Before we get into exploring the powerful features and functions of FrameMaker 10, it's important that we understand exactly what FrameMaker is and what it's used for. So in this movie, we're going to discuss who uses FrameMaker and what they use it for, including the differences between structured and standard applications. So if you're not new to FrameMaker, such as you've used previous versions of FrameMaker, you can probably skip over this movie and move right on to the next movie where we'll explore the newly revamped FrameMaker 10 user interface. Exactly what is FrameMaker? Well, in a nutshell, Adobe FrameMaker 10 is a complete authoring and publishing solution for technical communicators. It is part of the Adobe Technical Communication Suite, and FrameMaker is an excellent tool for ensuring the efficient and consistent creation of technical documents, and that's because it's template-based and it's an authoring and publishing solution for unstructured, structured, and XML data content. Are you wondering about structured versus unstructured content? Well, if you've ever used a word processor like Microsoft Word to create letters, memos, newsletters, and so on, then you've created unstructured documents. All that means is you are the one responsible for maintaining the structure of the document, like how it was laid out and formatted and published. There were no rules or standards forced upon you during the creation of that content. Well, structured documents are different, and they have a hierarchical order and meaningful relationships. So a structured document will include metadata, that is, information about the file itself, and that determines how it's organized, how it looks, and how it's published. And this is separate from the content itself, which means the content can be easily reused in other structured applications with different metadata. So here's a simple example. Let's just say you want to create a catalog of merchandise. Well, this catalog will be available in print. It'll be accessible online, and you want people to be able to access it maybe on their mobile devices. It's the same content, but it is to be presented three different ways. So this is a typical scenario for FrameMaker where the content can be created once and presented using three different ways. The most common format for structured content is XML. That stands for Extensible Markup Language. Now, XML ensures content is assembled properly, and formatting tags are applied to the style content based on a designer's specifications. And XML is important because it defines relationships between content. It provides a hierarchy to content and enforces a specific order. XML makes your content portable and accessible because it is a standard that can be read by many different hardware and software platforms. Also, XML allows your content to be published to many different channels since the XML tags can be automatically transformed into formatting tags. Now, we could easily dedicate an entire course to structured content and XML, but the important point here is that we can use FrameMaker to author structured content using XML. Who exactly uses this powerful software? Mainly technical communicators will use FrameMaker to write, edit, and publish content for print or online use. Also, word processor users will often switch over to FrameMaker when they need to generate more complex and lengthy technical documentation because FrameMaker offers a more structured yet flexible authoring environment. And you'll also find commercial and specialty publishers making use of FrameMaker's template-driven publishing model to create books, industrial catalogs, directories, and other lengthy and complex content. Now that you have a basic understanding of what FrameMaker is and what it can do, let's move on to actually using it.